that is another reason why I'm visiting Czech and Poland. I visited Poland and Hungary as well, countries that have made the transition to democracy. Difficult transitions, and some would say not totally completed. But I think much, much further ahead than we are in Burma. And we, of course, have to face much more complex problems because of our ethnic situation, because of the fact that our transition is not one which was negotiated between the democratic forces and the military regime. This is a transition which was tailored and implemented by the regime in the same way in which the Constitution was drafted and adopted by the regime, not by representatives of the people. So our situation is a lot more difficult than yours was more than 20 years back. Although I'd like to say that we started out first 1 year in advance, but then we fell behind and you all sort of swept ahead. So we'll have to make up for lost time. And we need to be conscious of the urgency to amend the Constitution because it is now under consideration in the legislature. Why this Constitution must be amended if we want Burma to be a peaceful, united, democratic nation. The ethnic problem will not be solved by this present Constitution, which does not meet the aspirations of the ethnic nationalities. The democracy problem will not be solved by this Constitution. And amending this Constitution itself is so utterly undemocratic that I think it would be difficult for anybody to speak up for it. For example, to start the amendment going, you need more than 75% of the votes of the members of the legislature. That is to say, more than 75%. But 25% of the members are nominated military men, nominated by the commander-in-chief, and he can change those people at any time he pleases. They're not nominated for the life of one parliament. So in effect, the commander-in-chief alone can decide whether or not the Constitution can be amended. Now, is it democratic that in a country of an estimated 60 million, one man alone is in a position to decide whether the Constitution can be changed in the way we would like it to be changed? So without going into all the different provisions of the Constitution which make it undemocratic, the very provision for amendment makes it quite clear that we are not heading for a genuine democratic society. So we need this changed, and we need this change as soon as possible. The Committee for the Reassessment of the Constitution will be filing its report by the end of this year. So before the end of this year, we in Burma are working hard. When I say we, the National League for Democracy and our allied ethnic nationality parties are working hard to come out with a joint statement with regard to the need for amendments to the Constitution. And we would like to like all of you who would like to see our country fully democratic society, to join your voices to ours to call for amendments to the Constitution by the end of this year. So that is the second reason why I have come here, to ask for your help. You have already helped us a great deal, but you might as well help us until we get to where we wish to get to. It's always, we have a saying in Burmese that if you're going to see somebody off right to the harbor. That is to say, if you're seeing somebody going off in a boat, just don't leave him halfway through. See him right up to where the boat leaves. So in the same way, I would like to say to you, since you have helped us so much along our struggle for democracy, I hope you will help us now again at this very important point when we are trying to make amendments to our Constitution. Thank you.